on I think this term purging is actual a code word as well as kind of like a Hollywood manufactured term. And I think secretly a lot of people have this conspiracy where it's kind of like when they had gray shirts in Nazi Germany, or when the night of the long knives, also when they fused kind of like the your regular people, like they got initiated into the military like quickly. You know what I'm saying, basically, and it was an occult military. And same thing I think that's going on here. It's like a nihilist, like blood cult, death cult, like worship of the probably like the gods of hell, basically, because it's just straight up nihilism, man. Just or nihilism. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, but I like when I like the way it sounds when you say nihilism. So it's basically just people who just want to destroy everything, dude. So their spirit's gonna fall in alignment with the angel of the bottomless pit, Abaddon, the destroyer, Apollyon, the sun god. Because I mean, the sun god always demands human sacrifice. So I'm thinking this is also an occult initiation into a really like kind of sophisticated, dark mafia, like satanic, luciferic mafia of assassins as well. Because it's like the luciferic oath of the New World Order. Dave Spangler says everyone's got to be willing to kill. So that's probably one of your first, or no, maybe it's one of your last initiations. Is you gotta, you know, they probably step you up the ladder. Like first you gotta pick out someone you don't know. Then it's like we want someone you know. Now we want your family. You know what I'm saying? Now waste these kids. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna work you deeper into the the army of the beast, because that's what the army of the beast is gonna do. Basically, it's gonna kill, steal, and destroy. You know, and I see this undercurrent, undertone of this sort of thing, kind of like Purge is one of them, kind of Running Man uh type of scenarios too, where it's kind of like Hostel the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a subculture of these designer uh uh I'm not sure what that's called, man. Torture and killing people, like medieval torture devices and shit. But people get off on that, and there's a cult. Or I seen another movie with Michael Madsen in it, and it was like this hotel down in Louisiana, man, out in the middle of nowhere, and they were making snuff like murder films where like all these masked nihilists go running trying to kill people. And I mean, this I've seen this theme in video games. I felt like I was living that before, man, with this gang stalker and EIEIO weirdness with like Walmart being DHS and the Homeland Guard, the civilian force, the unmarked, the Infoguard, the Fusion Center. I mean, all these entities, these cold mechanical entities that feels like the Matrix, like the machine. You know what I'm saying? They're all got their phones and shit, and they're taking pictures and sending it back to base camp, where they're all having a big circle jerk of like a enemy of the state circle jerk. You know what I'm saying? It's like that dude that met Will Smith in the elevator, and he started being like, "Man, here, give me those glasses, give me them shoes. You got bugs in there." You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit we got going on in this world. Uh, and this is part of it, because these people that got everything all wired up, they get to sit back in the dumbs and watch the show, the reality TV of everyone slaughtering each other. I've seen this predictive programming put in movies over and over again. Hunger Games, same thing. Everyone's jacking off to murder porn, but it's like the Coliseum kind of porn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what that was. I mean, they probably had people having sex in the crowd while that was going on, and people probably sat around watched that. You know what I'm saying? This is that's what entertainment is, and distraction and bread and circus. It's part of bread and circus. You know what I'm saying? So even all this bloodletting and stuff, I mean, that's a ritual too, where you kind of let people vent their frustrations on the political enemies of of whatever way the sway of the crowd is, whatever way the crowd swings that day is whoever their political enemy is. That's who